everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. There are a few things I want to talk about in this video. First, starting with some music news. Earlier this week, Trina and Eve did have a versus battle, and I didn't get a chance to talk about it when it happened. At first, I did feel like this battle was a mismatch, but I actually appreciated it. I love the fact that Eve and Trina were very supportive of one another. And also, I have to give it up to Trina. She actually proved herself to be a really strong contender because a lot of people were counting her out because they felt like she didn't have enough hits to go up against somebody like Eve. But Trina actually came a lot stronger than expected, and maybe that's because she was in her hometown Miami, but the energy that Trina had was just on another level. She came with her whole crew, she put on a whole concert and had her dancers with her. She really showed out for her city, and because of all the energy that she had around her, she did have an edge over Eve. But that doesn't take anything away from Eve because I felt like Eve did her thing too. And Eve is very underappreciated when I think about it. I feel like she deserves her flowers and she deserves her respect for what she contributed to hip hop. Both Eve and Trina deserve their respect. So salute to them. Now on to some other music news. I want to briefly talk about Chloe Bailey from Chloe and Halle. Recently, Chloe stepped out and released her solo single. She released a cover of Nina Simone's classic hit song, Feeling Good, and this song was actually recorded for the project called Music for the Movement. And I have to give it up to Chloe. I really like this cover a lot. I thought she did a great job. And I like the fact that she modernized the sound a little bit and introduced the song in a different way to people who haven't heard it before. But more than anything, I have to praise her vocals on this song. Her vocal arrangements, her harmonies, and her ad-libs, and her range was very impressive. If you don't know, Chloe is a music and vocal producer, and she and her sister Halle both have an amazing musical ear. So I don't expect anything less than the best from either of them. I think they're so talented and I think they have a bright future ahead of them. And I do see them having a bright future as solo artists as well. I actually mentioned this in one of my previous videos that it's smart that Chloe and Halle are doing solo projects because this will only make their brand as a group stronger. Halle is currently filming for The Little Mermaid and Chloe is doing solo music right now. In fact, I noticed that she now goes by the name Chloe on Apple Music. So Chloe is actually on the verge of breaking out as a solo star. And I think that she's going to be a real force in the music industry. Chloe and her sister Halle have the it factor. So I'm excited to see what they do next. Now on to the next topic. Let's get into some mess. The actress Lala Anthony officially filed for divorce from her husband Carmelo Anthony after he was caught cheating again. Now, according to TMZ, Lala recently filed for divorce on Thursday and said that it was due to irreconcilable differences. And an insider told TMZ that they have been separated for a while now, but after 11 years of marriage, they officially decided to call it quits. Now, this doesn't come as a surprise because Carmelo and Lala have had a very rocky marriage. There has been a lot of infidelity in the marriage. I do remember a couple of years ago, Carmelo was spotted on a yacht with another woman, and this woman was a model and she was also married, and the situation looked very bad. Also, it was rumored that Carmelo was creeping around with Lee Daniels' niece, and the neighborhood talk actually posted receipts of them hanging out together in the same home. Not only that, Carmelo had a child outside of the marriage with another woman named Mia, and Mia did put Carmelo on blast for ignoring their daughter. So as you can see, there's a lot of mess going on in the marriage, but Carmelo wasn't the only one who allegedly cheated. Now, it was said that Lala had an affair with the rapper Mano, and Mano's baby mama put Lala on blast. However, both Mano and Lala denied these rumors. Also last year, Lala was spotted hanging out with the hot actor Yahya Abdul-Mateen. They were spotted getting breakfast together. And of course, this raised a lot of questions because people were wondering why were they randomly hanging out together. Now, Lala quickly cleared up the rumors, and her team let it be known that she and Yaya were just friends and they've been working out together, and Yaya was helping her with her acting. A source close to Lala also said that she and Carmelo were still very much married and they were doing well despite all of the cheating rumors. And it did seem as if Lala and Carmelo reconciled, because last year they did quarantine together with their son Cayenne. So their relationship was back on good terms. However, this all could have been a front. I think both Lala and Carmelo were both seeing other people, but they didn't want that to be known. And I think they've been trying to stay together for the sake of their son. And also, they didn't want to get into a messy divorce. But with all the alleged infidelity going on in their marriage, a divorce was bound to happen after a while. Now, I assume that they may have been okay with the type of marriage that they had, but the deal breaker was having outside children. And it's been alleged that Carmelo actually produced more children outside of the marriage. And this is probably why Lala filed for divorce. Hollywood Unlocked actually got exclusive information about a woman who is claiming that Carmelo fathered her newborn twins. The woman told Hollywood Unlocked that she met Carmelo Anthony last year in New York. He reached out to her and said that he didn't want to sleep with her. He just wanted to be cool and hang out. Eventually, they started hooking up. And she said that she knew Carmelo was married, but he came off as a single man because he would FaceTime her in his bed at his home that he shares with Lala. And she also noticed that he didn't spend the holidays with his family. Also, the side chick said that she didn't feel bad about messing around with Carmelo because she claims that Lala is messing around with somebody else too. Now, even if that's true, that still doesn't give the side chick a reason to sleep with a married man. So I don't think that was right at all. Now, the side chick did end up getting pregnant. She found out that she was pregnant with twins in September of last year. And both her and Carmelo agreed to terminate her pregnancy. However, she needed a medical abortion, so she had to be accompanied by somebody. Carmelo was supposed to fly into town and accompany her for the procedure, but he didn't show up. So she ended up not going through with the abortion at all. And I think she probably wanted to keep the babies because she knew that Carmelo could potentially pay her child support if she did. That's what I'm thinking. But here's where the story gets a little shifty. Carmelo allegedly wanted the woman to give birth to their twins in London. He wanted the babies to be British citizens. And I'm assuming that maybe the side chick is British as well. So that probably is the reason why she agreed to this. But the side chick said that she realized it was a mistake to do this because Carmelo has not signed the birth certificate, so he hasn't legally claimed paternity over her twins. The woman has also alleged that Carmelo has not shown any concern for her twins. Her twins were born prematurely, and one of her twins suffered from some brain issues due to lack of oxygen, and he needed surgery. And the woman claimed that she tried to contact Carmelo, but he didn't answer. And this is what else was alleged. And I want to stress that all of this is alleged information. After telling him what was going on, he allegedly let her know that he had a game that night and didn't show any worry or any concern about his son's recent procedure. Without telling him he needs to see his newborn babies, Carmelo tells her that he still needs time to figure everything out. He also tried to reassure her that he's not trying to brush her or the kids off, but he's going through something with Lala and his 14-year-old son, the woman claimed. He never explained to her what he was going through, but said he's about to lose his son because of something else he did. She said she tried her best to be understanding, but recently tried to FaceTime Carmelo so he could see his new babies. To note, in England, they are not allowed to take pictures or videos of the babies while in the NICU. She said that she had to get permission to do it, and once she did, Carmelo did not answer. The woman admitted to having harmful thoughts because everything became so overwhelming. She said she even started speaking with a therapist at the hospital who told her that although she and Carmelo both both agreed to live a private life. It did not mean to hide their kids from the world. She said that's when she knew she had to speak out because she wants their father to acknowledge his kids and be in their lives, not keep them a secret. The woman also leaked text messages to Hollywood Unlocked, and this is what was allegedly in the text. The woman said, "How do you ignore his health?" And Melo allegedly said, "Man, you'll have the money when I wake up. Just tell me what the heck is wrong with Cash." Cash is the name of their son. She said, "Look how you come at me. This is why I need to be on child support. To be talked to like this over money is unreal. You know Cash was going downhill. I told you his body rejected the stent." And Carmelo responded to the comment that she said about being on child support. He said, "Is that what you would like?" She also said, "Cash is going to have another surgery tonight. And if I tell you one of our kids I gotta go into the hospital for, you should be a parent and pick up the phone and find out what's going on. And I'm sure you don't give a F, so bye." She did show a picture of her son, which was blurred out. And Carmelo answered and said, "Oh, snap. He's up. Eyes are bananas." Then he said, "What's wrong with him?" So from this whole text exchange, you could clearly see that the woman is stressed because her babies are in the hospital and her son is going through some serious complications. Carmelo seems to lack the same type of concern, but he is corresponding with her on and off. However, this is not enough for the woman. The woman wants Carmelo to stand up and claim her babies and show some emotional support. Not only that, she wants child support, but the only way she's going to get child support is if Carmelo signs the birth certificate, which he hasn't signed yet. He hasn't even seen the twins in person yet. So this is the issue that they're dealing with right now. And this is all alleged information, by the way, but if it comes out that Carmelo is the father of this woman's children, then it would explain why Lala filed for divorce from Carmelo, because it's one thing to cheat, but it's another thing to have more children outside of the marriage. Lala already forgave him for having that one child outside of the marriage, and now he has twins, allegedly. So Lala was done at that point. She was done. And apparently, one of Lala's friends allegedly hired a private investigator to find out about the side chick. So maybe that's how Lala found out, and then she got the courage to just get up and leave. And this is probably what Lala has been waiting for. She's been waiting to leave. She's been waiting to live her best life and date around, because she already checked out of the marriage long time ago. And with Carmelo's recent affairs, she could potentially get a lot of money from their divorce, depending on how their prenup is set up. If there's a cheating clause in their prenup, Lala can easily prove that Carmelo cheated on her by pointing out his outside children. If there is no prenup, then she's gonna really take Carmelo to the cleaners. Either way, Melo is gonna have to come up off of a lot of cash. But this whole situation is a hot mess. And if it does come out that Carmelo is the father of those twins, he really needs to step up, because this is just pitiful. Anyway, tell me what y'all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.